that knows that you played a role in my life in the church, the number one question, they were like, yo, is Will a man of faith? Does he love the Lord? I'm like, yes. Okay, so but I want you to hear from the horse's mouth. Are you a man of faith?
You can't.
Do you love the Lord?
You can't get where I get if you don't love the Lord.
Exactly.
You don't get to sit how I sit and move how I move if you don't love the Lord.
Exactly.
Yeah,
okay.
You'd be seeing a whole lot of other repercussions.
Got it. Okay, good, man. All right, so now that we got that out the way, man, this movie is for sure might be my favorite movie of yours. You know, and obviously we did Pursuit of Happiness. You know, and have done a lot of other films, but this movie, you embodied this character, like, and I didn't see any of you in him. But here's the thing I thought was so amazing. To me, this movie is one of the most faith movies that I've ever seen. There's a scripture that says, you know, faith without works is dead. And faith is the substance of things we hope for and the evidence of things we don't see.
That's beautiful.
This dude didn't know tennis.
Right.
His daughters had never played. He created an 85-page plan on what was going to happen, and he did not veer until it manifested.
I wrote me a 78-page plan for their whole career before they was even born.
The chances of achieving the kind of success that you're talking about is just very, very unlikely.
2 years before they were born, Miss Orsine was around here, and we talked about that today. And you know, and that was my question. I was like, so when he said that, you said yes. Okay. She said, in order to doubt, that means you don't trust God. And she said there was never a moment of doubt. When we set out as a family, we knew we were going to do what was ordained.
Man.
You know, and I was like, whoa.
That's crazy.
But it's that's that concept when it was so full, and it was family around this belief, and they trusted God, and they believed that their devotion would be rewarded, and they never wavered.
Like, as much as you want people to agree and you want the people around you to be supporting your dreams and all, it's not gonna be like that all the time. You gotta do it alone. And people will help you, and when you get the ball rolling, people will jump on. But if you don't believe, nobody else is gonna believe. People come along because your belief is so insane, that your belief is so strong, that makes people be like, yo, this crazy asshole. Like, might have something, might have something. You know, you is a little funny, you is a little funny.
And you know, when I was a kid, I would record, because we didn't have VCR, or we just didn't have a VCR. Jody Loves Chachi, or Happy Days, or all of those shows, Laverne and Shirley, on a tape recorder, like a I'd take it into a tape deck and I'd hit record. And I would listen to shows as I went to bed.
That's wild. I would do that with Saturday Night Live. I would tape and then I would like listen to them back. I would lip sync, like Steve Martin or Richard Pryor, and just do all that in my bedroom. I'm like, that was like the thing, because there was no VCR, there was nothing to tape.
No, but there you go. See, again, and look at you, where you ended up. And look
at you, look at us. Come on, I want to
into the universe.
My love loves clean lines. He's really about just everything feeling really clean. It's almost like it doesn't obstruct you as you're imagining, dreaming, thinking, and I think that's something we do a lot here. We do a lot of dreaming. He's definitely a Virgo, but we do a lot of dreaming, you know, and so it doesn't get in the way of whatever we could possibly, you know, imagine.
Grammy-winning singer-songwriter, New York Times best-selling poet, and an accomplished actress, and one of my favorite humans on the planet. Please welcome Miss Jill Scott to the table. And you've described yourself, Jill, I had never heard this, as being a leaf in the wind. What is that? Of course the poet describes it that way. What does the leaf in the wind mean for you?
I just really follow my spirit. You know, there's that song, This Little Light of Mine. I just follow the little light in me. It's always been this way. So even when I was a little girl, I would hear a little voice that said, go back, or stop, or or talk to that lady. And I would do it. And every time it was just this incredible, tiny experience that would change my worldview. I don't want to get bogged down into one way of being or thinking or living. I like to grow. So wherever I can expand my mind or expand my horizons, that's what I really like to do. And I do a lot of things. So one day I'm singing, the next day I'm writing, the next day I'm acting, the next day, you know, I've made a life out of being that leaf in the wind. And thus far, it's a good one.
I speak my dreams into existence, especially, you know, around the jobs that I have. You know, I'm as a writer, as a singer, as a rapper, as a actor, as an artist all together. You know, I think the main thing that we do is speak our dreams into existence. What we speak all of a sudden becomes real.
And then I got through to the other side, and I wake up every day and I think, life's good. Life's really, really good. And I think, like, I deserve, you know, what I mean, I work and I've got a lovely family, they've all got lovely partners, and I wake up every day and I think I'm really lucky.
I had a very negative view of myself and of life. And I had to do something about that. I knew that I did, but it wasn't just about positive thinking and positive affirmations. I had to actually do something about it. So changing, as we talked about before, changing my thinking, how I thought, why I thought the things I did, getting to the root of the belief systems that I had in place and changing those belief systems and understanding why I thought that. Because lots of them were just based on nonsense, you know.
Boy, your education is the number one thing in your life. I can't tell you how wrong you are. The number one thing in a young boy's life and anybody's life is not your education, it's your dream. It's your dream that propels you to get an education. If you don't dream about being nobody, the school means nothing to you. So I don't even waste time about the education. I only focus on the dream. The dream makes you stay in school. The dream makes you go get good grades. If you tell me you want to fly an airplane, I got news for you. You got to be pretty good at math. You got to be pretty good at science, because some stuff can go wrong up there. And so I got the boys, I do a program where I ask them to write, and I have a bet with them, a $500 bet that you can't write 500 things on a piece of paper that you want. And you can't. I already know you can't write 500 things on a piece of paper that you want, because you don't know how to think yet. Your mind is locked into your condition and your surroundings. But the little kid came out to me just now, and he got how many years ago were you at the camp, man?
I was part of the first class.
The first one at my ranch? Because you're a senior in college now?
Yes.
This little dude right here, man, still got his paper with all of, how many did you write?
Not 500.
Not 500, because I know you can. It's a drill I teach the kids, and he kept his paper, man. And, you know, that paper that I had when I was a kid that I wrote when I was in 6th grade, that, you know, wanted to be on TV. It took 38 years, but I got on TV. I've been on TV ever since. And all that happens, I just wrote it on a piece of paper. I read that paper every morning, every night. I've been reading that paper for 30-some years till I finally got on there. And these kids, when they show me these papers and they give me stuff, I mean, you know, it just counts, man. It's what it's all about. It's not just me, it's all of you men in this room can make a difference. You ain't gotta be famous.
That's what gave me that hunger to be so cutthroat in the pursuit of the things that I wanted. And then I kind of got to a stage where I got a lot of the things that I wanted.
How?
I had a list of everything exactly what I wanted, to the point where some of the stuff I drew it down, like the house I wanted and the cars I wanted, and that law of attraction stuff, do you get what I'm saying? And I attracted it, and like the fan base, the support what I've got, everything kind of came in. My mum's happy.
Yeah.
My mum's smiling all the time.
Amazing.